What's happening, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a great one out there, a lovely one. Let's go ahead and listen to some doors. That was a creaky door. Let's go ahead and move on into the next two tracks here on Strange Days. I say two tracks because they are both totaling about a minute, or I'm sorry, 3 minutes, about 30 seconds or so. So we're going to move on after Love Me Two Times. We're listening to Unhappy Girl and Horse Latitudes. Interesting. Would sheep longitudes be that? That was dumb. Let me start over. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I hope you're having a lovely one today. Thank you so much for being here. Let's go ahead and listen to The Doors' Strange Days. We're moving on to the next two tracks here on the album, which are going to be Unhappy Girl and Horse Latitudes. Don't know what that means, but we'll find out shortly. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. We'll talk about it after. Here we go. Oh, that's psychedelic, isn't it?
Left all alone, playing solitaire, playing warden to your soul. You are locked in a prison of your own device, and you can't believe.
Love that backward effect in there.
Tear your web away, saw through all your bars, melt yourself today. You are caught in a prison of your own device.
It's so cool how he's getting that effect.
Of your own device.
Okay, really quick. That is such a cool little short psychedelic slice of The Doors' life. Krieger's guitar. I love how he's playing. I mean, it sounds like a lap steel guitar, or like, I think there's another word for it, like that kind of guitar. And like it has that kind of beachy sound, the way it pitches up and down. Like it's just really cool. I love the way that it's used in this particular track. It adds this beautiful sense of melody, but at the same time, with the backwards effects happening, I'm assuming from Ray handling that, you hear like the keyboard and stuff, but there's some backwards effects in there, even going as so far as like part of the drums, maybe? At a certain moment, not the whole way, but just at a certain moment. Like those kind of add this reverse uncanny valley, something's off in this particular track, while that guitar line is adding that like, no, all is great, all is well. And then Jim, he's just singing in his normal way, just kind of lazily, psychedelically laying on his back and singing, doing his thing, right? And it just all coalesces into this really cool little package. This is actually a really cool song for it being only 1 minute and 57 seconds. I really like that. Looking at the lyrics on it, ooh. Unhappy girl left all alone, playing solitaire, playing warden to your soul. You are locked in a prison of your own device, and you can't believe what it does to me. To see you crying. Unhappy girl, tear your web away, saw through all your bars, melt your cell today. You are caught in a prison of your own device. So this person is stuck in whatever prison this may be, metaphorically or symbolically, of course. And he's saying, you know, you kind of put you inside this cell, so now it's time for you to unpunish yourself and melt your cell, he says. Unhappy girl, fly fast away. Don't miss your chance to swim in mystery. You are dying in a prison of your own device. Like, you're not living life. You're not living life to the fullest. You are restraining yourself and fitting yourself in this box. You need to come outside the box. You need to color outside the lines a little bit. Live life a little. You know, swim in the mystery of it all. Don't box yourself in. Let's move on to the next track there. Like, these are short ones. We're in and out. Next one, Horse Latitudes. I guess you could say, is there another one called Sheep? No, I shouldn't. Let me start over. Welcome back, everyone. I'm not going to do it. All right, let's just go ahead and listen to the song. We'll talk about it after. Here we go.
When the still sea conspires in armor, and her sullen and aborted currents breed tiny monsters, true sailing is dead.
What?
Awkward instant, and the first animal is jettisoned. Legs furiously pumping their stiff green gallop, and heads bob up, poised, delicate, pause, consent, in mute nostril agony, carefully refined and sealed over.
I just want to hear how it goes to the next song. Just let me hear how it goes into it. Okay. That is the most interesting track I've ever heard from The Doors. Kind of, okay, barring the end. This is the most interesting track I have ever heard. Jim is just screaming spoken word over this incredibly abstract and minimalistic experimental thing. It sounds like, okay, I haven't seen the movie, but I've seen I guess one of the most famous scenes from The Lighthouse, in which Willem Dafoe's character is like giving this monologue. And that's what this is kind of like giving me. That it's this just monologue, this soliloquy from Jim, while there's just this skittering, scattering, chaotic atmosphere. I don't even know if atmosphere is the right way to say it. Suspense that's just creeping through the shadows. That is a really interesting little piece of music on here. I was not expecting a track like this. That's really interesting. But let's look at the lyrics on this one, because I feel like there's definitely a story to be told. When the still sea conspires in armor, and her sullen and aborted currents breed tiny monsters, true sailing is dead. Awkward instant, and the first animal is jettisoned. Legs furiously pumping their stiff green gallop, and heads bob up, poised, delicate pause, consent, in mute nostril agony, carefully refined and sealed over. Captain Ahab, is that you? I'm gonna actually go to the Wikipedia page, do a Control F, and see if there must be something written about this track. There has to be something. On the track Horse Latitudes, Botnick took the white noise of a tape recorder and varied the speed by hand winding it, resulting in a sound akin to wind. Okay. As the four members played a variety of instruments in unusual ways. Further varispeed was then employed to create different timbres and effects. That is just really, really interesting. Horse Latitude showcases Morrison's spoken word poetry, who confirmed that he penned the poem during his high school years. However, Manzarek had mentioned that he had never believed he wrote Horse Latitudes at such a young age, claiming the words were too mature. And I guess you have Doug Lubin on this. That's a cool track. And I like it because it's only a minute and 30 seconds long. This isn't a long, drawn-out experimental piece with no hook. It's a quick hook down to the Cthulhu depths of whatever Black Sea this thing has risen from. Anyways, let me know what you guys thought of the tracks in the comments down below. Follow me over on Twitter, support the channel, and Patreon. Thank you so much for being here. Come back tomorrow. Have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you. I messed up. Let me start over. I'm just playing around now. Now I'm just playing around. Have a great one, guys. I'll see you all later. I'm still playing. Who's still watching at this point? Get out of here. I'll see you guys later. Have a great one. Bye. Gotcha.